So hi guys, today we will be solving this best selling item. It is a hard level question. It was asked by eBay. So let's read the statement. We have to find the best selling items for each month. No need to separate the months by year. The best selling item is determined by the highest total sales amount calculated as total paid is equal to unit price into quantity. Output the month description item and the total amount paid. So basically this is the table online retail which is given to us as input, and the expected output we have to find out the highest paid amount for a month, uh, which is determined by the highest total sales amount for each particular month. Okay, so basically question is pretty easy. So let me break the problem statement further. So basically we have price, quantity, and we have a date of invoice and description. So by reading the question, we can easily conclude that these are the four things in the input table which are uh, to be explored, right? So the question says we have to find out that for a particular month, we have to find out the highest paid amount, right? For a month, for each description, we have to find the highest paid amount. Okay, so this is the addition. So basically, paid amount we can calculate it by quantity into price, right? And then we can sum of this quantity into price for each month cross description. So basically, then our data will look like we have a month, we have description corresponding to that month, and for that description we have the total paid amount, which has come out by this summation of quantity into price. So we will have total paid amount. Now the question says key we have to find the uh, highest paid amount for a month and its description, right? So basically there can be several description for each month, right? Let's say we have uh, January, January, January. So here can be description 1, description 2, description 3. Here can be P1, P2, P3. And let's say P2 is the highest paid amount. So we want this corresponding record in the output, right? So what we can do is anyhow we have to sort this paid amount on a basis of a month, and then we have to find out the highest paid amount and return its corresponding record, right? So what we can apply here is we can either apply row number, rank, dense rank. So let's say we apply a row number here. So we can do it partition by a month, order by paid amount in descending order, right? So if we do this, then let's say P1 is 350, P2 is 450, and P3 is 250, right? So we'll get 1, 2, 3, right? Then we can simply return only those records for an particular month where the rank is 1, right? So we will get this record, and similarly we will get a record corresponding to each month, right? So let's try to code this. I hope the problem statement is clear what the question is trying to ask. Uh, so here we can see uh, we are given invoice date, unit price, quantity, and description. These are the four columns which are necessary to solve this question. Apart from these columns, I don't think there is any column which is relevant for solving this question. So let's try it. Select, we have, first we have to find out the total price, total paid amount for each month, and its a description. So we can say month of invoice date. Let's name it as comma description. We can say sum of quantity into price, right? Similarly, group by uh, month of invoice date, comma description. Uh, let's name it as paid amount, and let's first try to run this. One second, what happened? Month of invoice date, sum of, oh shit, sorry, my bad. I think it is, oh, I'm dealing with price. So here we can see it is giving month, comma description, and the total paid amount for that month and that description, right? We can simply put this inside a CT, right? Let's name it as CTS. Okay. Now we can similarly do, let's start from a row number over partition by month. We have to find out the uh, description which is having the highest paid amount corresponding to every month. Okay. So we will do it partition by month and order by paid amount in descending order. Let's name it as RN from CT, right? Now we can simply return those records which are having rank as 1, right? So what we want in output is, let's first, we want a month, description, uh, paid amount from uh, let's name it as temp. We have put this inside a subquery where rn is equal to 1. Okay, let's run this. Now it is giving this. So we try to submit it once again. So here we can see Yes, submitted. I hope you guys understood this question. If you have any queries related to this question or any previous question discussed in the playlist, you can comment in the section below. Okay. Thank you so much.